Have you ever felt like you're always learning, but not actually changing or growing? You read all the books, you listen to the podcast, and you still do not feel closer to your dream life? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create your own personal curriculum, which essentially is just a roadmap that turns random information into intentional transformation and learning. I started unintentionally doing this a couple months ago when I realized I was drowning in self-development, but still stuck. And once I created my own personal curriculum, my confidence, business, and consistency skyrocketed. And it's exactly what I teach my students now. And if you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Olivia Appleberry, and I help women step into their feminine self-development and self-expression through content creation, whether that's through watching my content and growing, or you becoming a creatorpreneur yourself so that you can get paid to exist. So if that's a journey you're on, make sure to subscribe and like and turn post notifications on, because I post videos like this every single week. Actually, right now I'm doing it like multiple times a week. So let's go dive in. So what is a personal curriculum? And I'm gonna read right here so that I give you a real good definition that's very accurate. A personal curriculum is your self-designed syllabus for life. It's a system of learning that supports your next evolution. And that's what I love about that, because instead of just consuming everything and everything that comes onto you, because I know that we have Explorer page and FYPs now, so we get so much like information thrown at us. Instead, you're just focusing on a few things to actually grow with the current season of life that you're in, which is so much more intentional, so much more focused. And when you aim like small, you miss small. What the heck does that mean? My king actually tells me this. And when you're looking at a point on a dartboard, this is actually a dartboard, like a real dartboard right there. If you focus on one point, it's very easy to aim at that. It's the same thing with life. If you have one target you want to reach, why would you not create a clear target for it, right? Like, for example, if you want to build a business, why not create a curriculum around learning how to be better as a businesswoman? If you want to build a brand, why not create a curriculum that is focused on creating a brand? A lot of times we just do things there and everywhere because we are not focused. And that's exactly what a personal curriculum is about. It's basically like college for adulthood. College, because you should never stop like learning as an adult. And most people do. Most people, once they graduate, they never learn a single thing again. And this is a great way to keep learning and be a lifelong learner, okay? So think of it as a degree of becoming your next best self and your next level self, okay? So I am first gonna show you guys that I want you to, before you even get into the curriculum, I want you to rate your life. This is called the Wheel of Life, and this is exactly how you can do it very easily. So you can write this down on a piece of paper, or you can search up a Wheel of Life on Google, print it out, and color it in yourself, or if you have an iPad, whatever the heck that it is. But you basically see here what is happening within different parts of your life. There's finances, spirit, health, work, family, learning. What you're gonna do is scale it on a 1 to 10 scale, okay? And as you can see here, this person said they're an 8 at finances because I colored it blue. That's the same thing I want you to do for yourself, because when you start with awareness and you get aware about what you could be growing in your life, that's how you can create a curriculum that's actually going to lead to growth, actually lead to becoming the next version of yourself. Because maybe you want to work on things that you are not doing so well in your life, right? Maybe when it comes to the friends portion, you're not doing so good, or health portion, you're not doing so good. If you see that, then it's time to start building a curriculum so that you can start improving as a person and not just working on the things that you feel would feel good, right? Because there's no growth in comfort, right? And growth is not comfortable. So this is exactly a way, and I think you'll find it very insightful to see in a helicopter view what things you need to improve and grow as a person. And it can be a great way to inspire you to become the next level of yourself in your curriculum, okay? So this can help you create your semester focus, and also ask yourself the question, like, what is my next life chapter truly about. Okay, so this is called the Wheel of Life. You can search it up, but you can write it down, whatever. But this is the exercise I definitely want you to do and get into before you design the curriculum. Because guys, I actually created a whole template for you guys to fill out. Okay, so there's a free Google Doc template I'm going to give to you guys so that you can actually design your curriculum, and that's coming up next. Alrighty, so let's get into how to actually create your personal curriculum. I've created this whole planner for you. I've also given you an AI prompt that will help you really lay out your curriculum, okay? So first off, I give you kind of steps here. You are going to go ahead and first do the AI prompt, which I give to you right here. Not going to go through the whole thing right now. I'm just going to go through how to actually create your curriculum. So make sure to like watch this video first and then go through this so that you can know, like you actually know how to do it, okay? So first things first is you want to choose your topics. And the AI prompt can help you choose your topics if you would like. You can even put your life circle and kind of like see your assessment, and you can tell AI that, and then maybe it'll even create a personal curriculum for you based on where you're kind of lacking, okay? So you want to first choose your topic or your subject. So for example, a lot of people here, they have language learning, or they have like literature, or they have like, I don't know, healing, right? So you can put whatever subject that you want to learn here or topic. Next is you want to define your learning objective. At the end of this, what do you really want to know and how good do you want to be for it? Like for example, if you are learning, let's say you want to learn Spanish. So is your objective by the end of this quarter or the end of this semester, so like 90-day period, do you want to like know first level Spanish? What is the objective? Do you want to hold a conversation with your Spanish friend, right? So you really want to put an objective here, right? So for example, maybe yours is that you want to grow a brand. Maybe your subject here is brand building, okay? The objective for this is that you want to go ahead and grow 100 or maybe 100 or 1,000 followers on Instagram. Maybe that's your objective, okay? So that is something that you want to put there. So you want to see what is like the actual object I want to get from that learning. That's how I kind of see it. What objectively do you want to take away from learning this? Because again, I'm telling you, I'm not just teaching you here how to learn stuff. I'm teaching you how to apply it and become the next level of yourself. And therefore, you need to have an objective. That's why most people do not get to next level, is because they're watching free YouTube ideas and they never have an objective of their learning. So that's exactly why, I'm stressing this point. It's very important. Next is you want to line up your resources. Is your resources books? Is it videos on YouTube? Is it podcasts? Is it a free course? Is it a program that you invested into? Is it software and tools that maybe you invested into as well, okay? So you want to list out your resources. Name the books, name everything that you can learn to learn the subject, okay? Now, let's say it's language learning, right? Maybe you invested into a program that's going to teach you language learning. Then put that here. Maybe it's watching YouTube videos that are in Spanish or TV shows that are in Spanish. I heard that's a very big thing for language learning, is like watching TV shows with American subtitles, but like in the language you want to learn, right? So maybe that's one resource that you want to do. Next is you want to assign yourself assignments and projects. For example, if maybe one of your goals, like one of your subject is personal branding, and you want to get more into that, then maybe the assignment that you can give yourself is to post 4 reels a week, right? Maybe 1 talking head, 1 carousel, 1 text on screen, and then 1 talking to the camera. So you see what I'm saying? So you want to do that for the whole semester, right? So maybe that's your assignment. Maybe the project is that you want to go ahead and maybe monetize your YouTube in the next 90 days. Whatever that it is, okay? But you see what I mean? You're actually taking your knowledge and making it actual assignments, project. You're having an objective, and you're putting your knowledge into real life, because information without implementation is absolutely useless, okay? Next thing that you want to do is you want to create a schedule. Okay, so this is where you're going to create a schedule, because this is going to be, most semesters are about 90 days, give or take, a little more, a little less. But you want to go ahead and plan out your weeks. Week 1, this is what I'm going to do. These are the assignments. Week 2, this is what I'm going to do. These are the assignments. Okay? So this is the schedule you want to create for yourself. And after the week is over, you can do a little checkbox there. Next is you want to go ahead and measure and track your progress. Okay? So what is your measurement of success? Do you know that your measurement of success is like after each week, maybe you're going to review, okay, this is how much I posted, this is how much I studied, are you going to habit track, right? These are all things that you can implement. And by the way, if you're like, oh my goodness, Olivia, I don't know a way to habit track and track all this, I actually just created a video on my YouTube where I talk about like apps that will help you with productivity. And one of the apps I talked about in there was about habit tracking. So if you want to watch that, I'll put it up here, or you can watch it after the video. But guys, you want to make sure you're measuring your success and measuring your actions and habits. Not only does it gamify it and make it like really fun, but also it makes you understand and know if you're actually working towards your curriculum and accomplishing it, okay? So I recommend that you only focus on 3 areas of focus in the next 90 days and per 90 days. Like not have like all of these classes, right? Like even in college, like you don't want to overwhelm yourself with too many classes. It's the same thing. Too much is going to give you really scattered energy. And the point of this is to be focused with our learning, okay? And intentional with our learning. So how to really build and follow this without overwhelm is quite easy, okay? So like I said again, if you want this whole like Google Doc and planner and AI prompt, and I built this all for you guys, you're freaking welcome. It's in the description down below. And as well, guys, if you want a curriculum so that you can grow your YouTube channel, that's exactly what my YouTube Breakthrough Bundle program is about. Not only do I give you curriculum in there, I also give you accountability and a 3-day boot camp so you can turn your knowledge into actual action and implementing it so that you can get real results on YouTube that will not only make you grow on purpose, but get paid on purpose. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're like, I'm ready to get curriculum to grow on YouTube, then go ahead and get into the description of this video. I would love to see you on the inside. I give you an invite on the inside. I'm so excited to help the next season of Woman, the next movers and shakers. I'm getting too excited. Movers and shakers to get on YouTube, okay? I'm so excited to get your message out there. So again, in the description down below. But how do you actually go ahead and keep following this, right? And follow, first is accountability, right? So if you're on a YouTube journey, that will help you is the group. But if you're actually like, okay, how do I follow it in the next 90 days and not fall off? I'm gonna make sure to stop this recording here. Treat it like semesters. Take this serious, okay? Like most people take school more serious than they take what they're building and developing their goals, which is actually very backwards, okay? Treat it like semesters. Every 90 day is a new kind of like, think of it as a new evolution after you've completed 90 days of evolution, and implement the learn, apply, and embody method, okay? And kind of like learning, consuming mindfully when you are consuming, apply it, try it in your actual life, and this curriculum will help you do that. Embody it, make it your new normal, make it a habit, put it part of your daily non-negotiables. And you also want to add reflection checkpoints. Maybe you can do it within a month, within every week, to actually see progress. Because you want to really reward yourself as well when it comes to this. Because you want it to be, I mean, like people like, they got on spring break and they finish a semester and they're going on whole trips in school and all they did was read books and pass some tests. For you, you should do the exact same thing because you're actually building yourself up, okay? So reward yourself, celebrate your growth like you would any real graduation in school. Take it seriously and celebrate yourself. I don't think enough people do it. I know that's something that I still am working to struggle out of, right? And yeah, I would love to know like what are the #1 takeaways you got from this? And also if you've done the personal curriculum planner yourself, what are some things that you've loved about it? And if you have any questions, let me know. And guys, I post videos like this every single week on this channel. So make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, and also turn post notifications on because I'm here to help you step into your feminine self-development and self-expression through content creation, whether that's through watching my content and growing or you becoming a creatorpreneur yourself and then also getting paid to exist, okay? So make sure to stick along for that. And I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!